You're like, oh wow, look at this beautiful woman. Let me try to convince her that I'm worthy of her beauty. Only low status men do cold approach. Women are not attracted to men who are low status and below them. They are only attracted to men who are high status and above them. High status men don't just go up to them and make it easy. It's difficult to get the men that these women actually want. You have an emptiness, a void that you're trying to fill with women and love and relationships. You want something external to you to make you happy and fulfill you. Cold approach pickup artists, they're selling you a scam. So let me educate you on what it actually takes to attract women and to get women to pursue you. What's up, bro? All right, this is gonna be the second video on my polemic on cold approach. I'm destroying cold approach, and I'm gonna give you a far better alternative. Why does cold approach destroy your confidence? Because you're getting rejected. And these fucking dating gurus, pickup artists, whatever, they're telling you it's a good thing to constantly be getting rejected by women, and this is somehow gonna make you better because it makes you numb to the rejection. It makes you not care. Nothing could be further from the truth. Even if you logically are telling yourself, oh, I don't care that I just got rejected, you're basically training your subconscious, which is like 90% of your consciousness is subconscious. It's not what you're thinking about consciously, which is only 10%. You're training your subconscious to think that you're unworthy and that you're like a low status male, because you are. Only low status men do cold approach. That's what you're signaling to the woman immediately when you come up to her. You're like a salesman. You're like trying to sell her. You're literally like trying to sell yourself to her. You're like, oh wow, look at this beautiful woman. Let me try to convince her that I'm worthy of her beauty. This is the completely wrong dynamic to have with any interaction with a woman. Women are not attracted to men who are low status and below them. They are only attracted to men who are high status and above them, who are superior men. And if you're going up to strangers trying to talk to them, this is signaling that you're very low status, because the men that the women actually want are exclusive. It's hard they have to like try to get those men. High status men don't just go up to them and make it easy. It's difficult to get the men that these women actually want. What I'm telling you is the brutal truth. By the way, my ebook, The Brutal Truth of Female Nature, goes deeper into these topics. I've decided I'm not a men's coach. I'm a men's life architect. I'm going to teach you how to design your life in a way that is going to give you the results across every area: women, health, money, everything that you want to succeed in. You need to know these brutal truths of life. Life is way harder than you think it is. And you need to be way better than you are right now to achieve the things you want to achieve. You're not going to be some loser and start cold approaching women and expect to get good results. You're going to get rejected constantly, and this is going to destroy your confidence. And your confidence is the most important thing when it comes to women. And your confidence is built from success after success. It's built from developing competency at everything you do. It's built from self-mastery, which takes years of personal development. So the brutal truth is that women want men who are hard to get. It is the natural order of the world for the beautiful women that you want. They are pursuing the top men. And the top men are not pursuing women. They're not cold approaching women. The top men are pursuing greatness. They're pursuing excellence. They're developing themselves in solitude. They don't give a fuck about women and dating and relationships and romance. This is a woman's world. You guys who are trying to cold approach women so you can have more women in your life, this is the goal, right? Why do you want women in your life? You have a hole inside you. You have an emptiness, a void that you're trying to fill with women and love and relationships. The only thing that'll fill that void and make you feel fulfilled and good about life and good about yourself is hard work, inner work, developing yourself internally. It's the simple things. Everyone wants to make it complicated. It's not complicated. It's brutally simple and it's brutally difficult. A random example, meditation. You should be meditating every single day. Very simple. I think I have a meditation pillow behind me. I do this every day. I sit on that pillow and I close my eyes and I focus on my breath. I do this for 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes before bed. Brutally simple to do it. Just sit, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Your mind will wander and you refocus on the breath. Super simple. Extremely fucking hard to do consistently. It's the same thing with women. If you want success with women, it's brutally simple, but it's really hard. You have to spend years developing yourself as a man, focusing on yourself, focusing on your craft, focusing on building your body, building a business, whatever it may be. And you need to stop pursuing women and trying to fill that void with sex and love and relationships. This is what women do. And I know modern day society, we live in a gynocentric society, which means everything in like mainstream media and culture is all from the woman's perspective. And from the woman's perspective, yes, love and relationships, this is the highest priority. This is the most important thing. You got to think about, why is it so important for women to have relationships and love and this stuff? It's because they want to secure a powerful man. They want a relationship with a powerful, rich man who's going to take care of them and their children. That's why relationships are so important to them. Are you a man who wants to find a woman to take care of you financially and that's why you want to develop relationships with women so she can take care of you? You probably want a woman because you want pleasure and comfort from that woman. You want the comfort of intimacy, you want the pleasure of sex, and you want the status of having a beautiful woman by your side. It's very weak behavior. Like, if you really think about, why are you doing this? Why do you want women? Why do you want to cold approach women? It's because you're lacking something. You're lacking something in yourself, so you're seeking it externally. You want something external to you to make you happy and fulfill you. That's what you're doing. This is why I recommend journaling. It starts with gratitude journaling. You write 6 things you're grateful for, but then you do some self-reflection, and you do this every day. You should be reading and writing every day, and you can write about yourself. You can think about why. Why do I do this? Why do I want this? This is so important to do. People are just on autopilot. Don't be a fucking NPC. NPC losers, young, broke NPC losers. This is who thinks cold approaching women is a good idea. And that's why it's so cringe. And it's only going to destroy your confidence more. And these fucking dating gurus, cold approach pickup artists, they're selling you a scam. It is a scam to do this. And even these guys, they're usually like young, attractive dudes, and they're competent. They're good at approaching women. But even they know this is bullshit. Deep down, they know this is bullshit. They're doing it to get views. So they're doing it basically to enrich themselves, not to help you. If they actually wanted to help young men, they would do what I do, which is teaching you how to develop yourself, teaching you how to become an attractive man. Cold approach, you're going up and trying to get women, right? You're pursuing women. This is the opposite of good advice. Good advice is telling you to attract women. Develop yourself, become attractive, and the women will pursue you. Guys don't want to teach this. They don't want to educate young men what it actually takes, because the brutal truth of what it actually takes is years of self-development, and most guys probably won't make it. Most guys don't have the will. Their will is weak. Like I said, they're NPCs. they're not self-reflecting. They're not thinking about what do they want and why do they want it. This type of young NPC guy is the target and the victim of this cold approach propaganda, basically. So let me educate you on what it actually takes to attract women and to get women to pursue you. Instead of cold approach, you going out trying to get women, you are gonna not go out looking for anything external. You're gonna look within yourself consistently, day by day, meditation, journaling, reading, writing, exercising, developing yourself, creating a life that you're happy with, creating a life and creating an identity, a person, a man that you're proud of. Do you feel proud of yourself when you go and approach a woman? I mean, it does take some balls, but this approach anxiety you feel when you're approaching women, this is your intuition telling you not to do that. What does your intuition tell you right now when I'm teaching you not to cold approach? Are you getting the sense that the brutal truth of self-development for years and years is actually correct? And that there's no such thing as instant results? Cold approach is it's like a get rich quick scheme, basically. You think, oh, I'll just go out, I'll overcome my approach anxiety, and that'll give me instant results and success with women. That's not how it works. You need to first build yourself into an attractive man, and then you can use the technique that I'm labeling high status social circle game. You build a life you're proud of, you build a man you're proud of, you are happy with yourself, you're not seeking anything external to you, you have an active, busy, productive, fulfilling life, and you have it for years, and women will enter your orbit and they will pursue you. Instead of cold approaching women at that point, and actually you would be way more successful if you did cold approach once you get to that level, but you still shouldn't do it. It's still a terrible idea. What you should do instead is focus on social circle game. So you're a high status man, you look good, you're sexy, you have free time, you have money, you've been reading and writing and meditating, so you're relaxed and comfortable, you love yourself, you've cultivated a rich inner world and self-love, and now it is going to be effortless. Go to events and meet people, host your own events and invite the people you've been meeting, and just create a social circle where you're the leader. You're at the top of this specific social circle because you created it. You met different people, you invited them to like a house party or an event. I would advise something healthy to go along with your healthy lifestyle. Like you can organize some kind of like hiking or a bonfire on the beach. Like be creative, do something cool, invite the people you've been meeting. They'll invite other people. And now you have like 20, 30 people. Some of them are going to be beautiful women. And who are they going to want out of all these other guys? They're going to want the man who organized the event. They're going to want the man who's on top of the social hierarchy. They're going to be naturally attracted and they're going to desire the man who is the leader of the group. So just make yourself the leader of the group. In any situation, if you're the leader, all the women will look to you as the top guy and they will desire you. High status social circle game. After years of self-development, this is the only solution. This is the brutal truth. You can't get quick results in life. You have to be in the trenches for years, improving yourself, improving every aspect of you. Have some big balls. Have some ambition for yourself. Don't just think, oh, I only want to have money, or I only want to have sex with beautiful women. You should want supreme mental health. You should want superior athletic ability. You should want a higher intellect. And you do that by reading philosophy, studying like deep topics. Have some big balls and have some ambition for yourself and your life. And stop chasing quick results. That's what cold approach is. It's the promise of quick results, but all it does is degrade your self-esteem. It destroys your confidence. You're like a UFC fighter who's taking loss after loss after loss. the losing streak is just going to continue. You need to get on a winning streak. And the way you get on a winning streak is by training. You train in solitude. Wake up early, read, write, meditate, exercise, build yourself, and become happy with who you are. Stop chasing external validation from women. Stop. This really requires you to be different. You need to separate yourself from the herd. The videos I make, they're not for the NPCs. They're not for the herd and the common folk. They're for guys who know deep down that they're different and unique. And I will teach you throughout this series and throughout all my videos how to harness that uniqueness and how to achieve that potential that you feel deep within yourself. If you're watching these kinds of educational videos, it's because you know you have potential. And I will teach you how to achieve the potential, and it's brutally fucking hard. I hope you're ready to work your ass off and to sacrifice comfort and pleasure and sacrifice fun. If you want to be something in life, you need to make sacrifices. And one of the first things you should be sacrificing is having fun. And I put it in air quotes because the fun that we're both thinking about is degenerate fun. It's going out drinking. It's going out drinking and hoping you'll hook up with some random girl. This is what people call fun. That's not fun. That real fun comes from rising up in the world. That's fun. Kickboxing is fun. Going to the gym is fun. Skateboarding through the city is fun. Waking up early and not being hungover and being ready to conquer the day after day is fun. All right, guys, like the video, subscribe to my channel to get the next. I'm going to do like 6 videos on this topic. Polemic on cold approach, destroying cold approach like it destroyed your confidence with women, and then building up a much better method. If you want more information on my story and how I came to these ideas and conclusions about life, about women, and if you want to learn more about my life philosophy, top link in the description, buy my ebook, The Brutal Truth of Female Nature. I'm also going to make other ebooks in the future. Another one I want to do is The Brutal Truth of Learning Philosophy. And basically the truth is that anything you want to be successful at in life, it takes sacrifice and hard work, and it's simple. It's always simple. People want things to be complex. People want there to be some kind of secret formula, some kind of advanced technique or tactic or something like that. There's no secrets, there's no tactics. It's very simple, and it just requires years of consistently working on that area of your life. All right, guys, subscribe, like, please leave a comment, give me some feedback. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.